Hey guys, just finished watching Legend of Tomorrow, Season 3, Episode 2, Freakshow. This episode was quite fun. It was pretty cool going back to the circus and stuff and seeing different things. Seeing, we got, I forget the guy's name, but we got Billy Zane here cameoing. That was quite fun. Cool seeing him there. And we got Wildebeest in here. Although Wildebeest, was interesting having him here and stuff. He just was playing a villain. He wasn't even acknowledged as a character from the, as a comic book character or anything like that. It was just kind of like a cool reference type thing. They could have had the guy wear any mask and it would have been cool and stuff. But it was quite fun seeing the different things and stuff. It was quite fun seeing the different circuses and seeing how things interacted and stuff. It would have been nice to see a little bit more hint to Victor Garber and Billy Zane kind of being together and stuff, and a little more scenes with them together would have been nice to kind of referencing the fact that it was cool seeing Victor Garber saying that line there. I'm never going to the Titanic. I refuse to do it. Which I think they need to do an episode at some point before the show ends. They need to have an episode where they go back to the Titanic and you see Victor Garber there, and they can make some relation, like one of his ancestors or something like that, one of his distant grandparents or something like that would have been on the boat or something like that, or almost was on the boat or something. That would be a cool reference or something like that, to see who they would get to play the character that he played in the movie and stuff. So I think it would be cool to see that, and I definitely can't wait to see where things go with this. It sounds like they're setting stuff up for a bigger villain and stuff, and this, I don't know if has anything to do with magic, but if it does, and I think that could be where we start getting, or where we got the rumors or the confirmation that Constantine will be joining the show at some point. So this could be cool to see that, and if they're setting that up, then it sounds like Constantine could be set up to be there. He could either be in the one episode at the end of the season to be the season final, that's it, just to be able to fight the magic villain at the end, or he could be set up to be brought in around the mid-season, just after the crossover, to have him help fight have him join the team to fight the bad person, the main villain and stuff. So I think this could be cool. I really don't know anything about this villain and things like that. I saw a bit of the trailers and stuff, but the trailers don't really, for the next episode, don't really show much regarding that. Just regarding a new Legends member that there will be added to that. I remember seeing this actress a bunch all over Instagram, Twitter, and she was even at the Comic-Con panel and stuff. So it's gonna be cool to see her in introduction into the show for episode 3. So it's gonna be fun to see where things go with this, and I kind of like the idea though how they're playing with this. The Legends are making things bad, making things worse, and having this secret villain that they're not teasing, they're not telling us just yet, and I kind of like that. Hopefully it has something to do with the magic, and hopefully it probably is, and it would be cool to see Constantine join the show as permanent. So I think it could be cool to see where things go with this. Could be really fun to see things go, and I think Constantine, bringing him in, could unlock so many more elements to the show. We could have episodes dealing with Dr. Fate and things like that, and not just time and stuff, and doing different stuff. And I think it could really make it big, because one of the things that bothers me with the show was how all the time things going on and there's no effect on Arrow, is because Arrow and Flash are always are okay. Can we assume that everything that happens throughout the running of this entire show never affects Arrow and Flash, so that way, that meaning that nothing is going to affect them, the timeline is always okay, because we know that Arrow and Flash, those timelines, they're in 2017 and they're completely fine. So I don't know, it would be cool to see how things, if things could affect more over there. I mean, you just got little things on Arrow and Flash where Oliver Queen, it gets out that he's Green Arrow and it's in the news and all that stuff, and then Barry sees it in a newspaper in his episode. Things like that make it more connected would be really interesting, would be really cool. I think it would be quite funny, just little things to kind of say that, in the history books changing or something, and it's just like, Legends and stuff, especially Oliver Queen. He's been in 2 episodes, actually tons of episodes, way more episodes than Barry and stuff. He was in the first premiere of season 1 and season 2. And stuff, so I think it would be cool. The little things, where we're mixed and stuff, like history, and he's looking through history and he's like, it's changed, like, Legends, and it kind of just changed back type of thing. That would be really fun, just to say that Legends of Tomorrow is messing with time and stuff. He's looking through a history book with his son, William, and then things change and then change back, and and he And then you're like, what was up with that? And then, oh, it changes back, and, type thing. I think that would be quite funny to see things like that, and it would kind of connect all the shows and stuff. So I think it's going to be really cool to see where things go with this. Now, any of the legends know of Constantine. I think Sarah does know of him. And I think she's the only one who's met him. Obviously, she brought back, helped brought back Sarah stuff. So it's going to be fun to see where things go with that and where we end up finding Constantine, because I feel like if this is a magic villain, that's what we're setting up there. So it could be really fun. It could be really exciting rather than just a one episode setup, like whereas when he was brought onto Arrow to bring back Sarah, there was very little setup. It was like, things just happened to work out in the storyline to make it worthwhile calling him over and type of thing. So I think it was really perfect with that. Whereas here, I don't know, it seems like they're setting it up a little bit earlier on when we're going to see, or wherever we're going to see Constantine. So I feel like they're going to announce it if he's going to be in the show. They're probably going to announce it soon, depending on when they film. I mean, if he's only going to be in the last episode, then they might not announce it till like later, until like next year type of thing. Because whenever they film it, that's when we'll see him. We'll probably get set photos, because there's tons of set photos out there for the crossover already. So, which you could check out on my Instagram at coolmovies1. Yeah, so let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. What do you think about that villain that's teased, and what do you think about having Constantine joining the show? When do you think you'll see him? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.